What's happening, you guys? Welcome to the Deke Studio here. All right, not the result we wanted. Dobes is officially somewhat defeated. Still has not lost in regulation, but the Montreal Canadiens lose 4-3 to the New Jersey Devils in overtime in a hard-fought finish, frankly. I mean, let's just start with the overtime. I think what I'm starting to do lately in these post-game videos is start with how the game ended right up front. And that is that it was Jack Hughes. I mean, who else, right? Jack Hughes scores the winning goal in overtime. And Patrick Laine comes in. He tries to get a pass over to Matheson. He kind of bobbles it a bit. But it really wasn't Matheson's fault, although a lot of people are just like really upset with Mike Matheson. He's been the whipping boy all season for some reason. I know he makes a lot of mistakes. He does. David Savard also coughed the puck up tonight too. So the veterans on this Canadiens blue line are having hard times a bit, but I'm just not willing to throw in the towel that soon. This loss was not on them. But regardless, I digress. Jakob Dobes still gets a .909 save percentage and stops 40 shots in this overtime loss to the New Jersey Devils. There's actually a lot of positives to talk about in this game. The Canadiens still come away with a point in this game. They're 2 points out of the final wildcard spot at this point, and it was a very, very good game in terms of the resilience factor. The Canadiens had two goal leads the New Jersey Devils, one takers. You know how this goes sometimes. I make mistakes too. The Devils had two goal leads, which the Canadiens were able to erase finally, but they had two of them. And it didn't look good in the first period for the Canadiens. It just did not look good in that first period. And we'll get to the box score. Let's just go to the summary really quick here. Nico Hischier with his 24th of the season. Jesper Bratt not too long after with his 16th of the season in the first period. Near the end of the period, too, which was a bit of a dagger. So, again, like whenever you start to give up hope on the Canadiens, though, they still are able to fight right back. And that's exactly what they do in this game. It took a little bit longer to sort of not complete the comeback because they didn't get the win, but to get the tie. And I got to say that the top line of Nick Suzuki, Cole Caufield, and Juraj Slafkovsky, I thought he had an outstanding game. Slafkovsky really helped to create that first Nick Suzuki goal. That was Suzuki's 15th goal of the season. His hard-working forechecking along the boards, he was a dog on a bone. He was fighting for that puck, and when he fights hard for it, when he's determined enough, you're not going to get the puck off him. And Slafkovsky is still 20. I love being reminded of that because in a few years, he's going to be even more of a beast. He hasn't filled out his full frame yet. When he does, he's going to be very, very hard to get the puck off of. He gets the puck loose. He gets it over to Cole Caufield. Cole Caufield gets it to Nick Suzuki, who missed a really wide open chance on Jake Allen. Welcome back, Jake. We love you. And right after that, Cole actually got the puck back to Nick in the slot. He roofed the top corner for his 15th. And then Cole Caufield on the drop pass by Nick Suzuki. Again, a play started by Slav, bringing it up the ice, getting it to Nick. He drops it to Cole. You could hear him calling for it, too. And Cole Caufield with that sweet, sweet move to get himself open in the slot. He goes low glove side on Jake Allen and buries it. It was 3-2 at that point. And then in the third period, early in the third, Alex Carrier with his first goal as a Montreal Canadien. It was a beauty from the point. Alexander Carrier with his first one. That was a really nice one to see. Let's get to some news really quickly early in the day. And we heard that he's coming back. Raphael Harvey-Pinard, RHP, HP Sauce himself, that one's for you, Paul, is coming back. He got recalled from Laval. It has been months. This will be Harvey-Pinard's first game of the season, which is hard to believe if he's able to make his debut against the Winnipeg Jets on Tuesday. So welcome back to Raph, assuming he gets in the lineup. Pizzetta was in the lineup tonight because, again, we don't have Emil Heineman. We miss Emil dearly. I know you guys do. I was seeing it tonight. I was feeling it tonight. We missed Emil. But Pizzetta put in 7 minutes tonight. The lines were scrambled. They said the Brendan Gallagher and Josh Anderson were game time decisions before the puck drop. They both played in this game. I thought they played decently well. They had chances. And frankly, I thought every line was rolling tonight. I really did. And Jake Evans had a chance near the end of the second period to tie it. He missed that chance, but thankfully Carrier got it done and helped get the Canadiens the point in overtime. And they just couldn't finish it in overtime when the Canadiens really had a lot of chances in overtime, had the better of the chances until that last play with Patrick Laine there. And they had an opportunity offensively first before the puck went the other way and Jack Hughes finished it. You saw Patrick Laine come in and he put the brakes on, and then Matheson kind of bobbled it there, but not on him. That's really not on him. Lane Hutson's still a magician with that puck, man. I mean, he created chances, he had opportunities, and we just couldn't finish it in overtime. That's what it came down to. But Jakub Dobes, we got to talk about him for another second here, because that glove save he made, we wouldn't have even got to overtime if it weren't for Jakub Dobes and that secondary glove save he made near the end of the third period. That was a thing of beauty. And this guy needs to start more games, okay? He's keeping the Canadiens in it. The crowd was going wild. All the block shots. We got to talk about the block shots by the Canadiens in the third period. Outstanding. Caden Gooley taking a few big ones. Kirby Dach, Nick Suzuki blocking shots. Everybody was blocking shots. So it was just an all-out team effort. This team is really bought in. I can't wait till we add better players to our roster and remove others that will remain nameless. Christian Nabor. But you get the point. We still have room to get better. Owen Beck did get sent back down since my last video to Laval, but he's having a great season down there, so all the power to them. So there you go. That's a quick recap for you, I think. But on this night tonight, I mean, I saw New Jersey had like over 80 shot attempts in this game, which is crazy to think that that's not a registered shot on net, but that's how many shot attempts there were. That was a lot. But overall, I think defensively, Montreal played a lot better in the second half of the game, and offensively too. They finally were starting to get their chances. It looked like it may not be their night, but every time it looks like it's not going to be their night, they're able to fight their way back in it. They're in every single game still. Two big contests coming up, Winnipeg and Minnesota. Two very, very good teams in the Western Conference coming to the Bell Center this week. I'm not certain about Minnesota and the Bell Center, but I know Winnipeg is a home game for the Habs. So that being said, we need to see Jakub Dobes in more games. That's where I'm going to leave that. So leave a comment down below. There's probably other plays and thoughts that you have from this game that I didn't even mention, but I wanted to give you guys a quick recap here, and thank you for the support. Please do hit that like button. Please help the channel keep growing. I'm here when I can be. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for watching, guys. Go Habs, go. We still in it, baby. Oh, I didn't even mention the red eye tonight. I still didn't mention it. I got in a fight. I didn't get in a fight. Just kidding. I had you for a second though, right? The sincerity, the believability factor was there. I was scratching my eye, blood vessel popped or something. So that's what it is. Never got a chance to mention. I hope it didn't bother you too much throughout this video. Love you guys. See you soon. Go Habs, go. Still got a point. Still a good performance from a lot of guys. See you Tuesday.